Hey, morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another video here on Kosi Nation TV with me, Farira Chikuni. What an absolute pleasure to have you guys join me yet again. Before I get into today's video, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, please, to share the content, like the channel as well. Let's grow this channel, let's grow the subscription, and you can also send me your comments and feedback pertaining or regarding the various topics that I will constantly upload. And another thing, please, you can also follow me on my social media handles, which is at Chemfari. That's on Twitter, TikTok, as well as Instagram. And then on Facebook, you can follow me on Fari Rachikuni. So anyway, folks, today I'm just reacting to the latest news in the club, the imminent appointment of former Bafana head coach and our technical director last season, Mr. Ntseki, who has taken over with immediate effect from Arthur Zwane, who has been demoted to the role of assistant coach with Dylan Shepherd. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on that, my reaction to that news. So firstly, when news broke out last night, my first thought was, in fact, I sent a thing on Facebook, and I said, another decision which is in fact I said another nonsensical decision, and I'll tell you why. But anyway, upon reflection and upon further reflection and thinking about it this morning, I'll say this: it is a sound decision, and it is certainly an upgrade on the appointment of Arthur Zwane. That's the first thing. But here is the problem with that decision that I have. Last season, when we appointed Arthur Zwane, the talk was that we want a young and upcoming coach to build the team with the youth. And Arthur Zwane, it was said that he's got experience with working with the youth, so he will mold the team of youngsters, and it will be a project of youngsters, as it were, obviously mixed with a couple of experienced guys. They therefore gave him a 3-year contract because they believed in Arthur Zwane, or at least that was the perception. They believed in Arthur Zwane, they believed in the youth project, and with Ntseki as the technical director and head of youth development, he will be a sounding board to Arthur and Dylan. A season down the line, they have clearly shown that no, they didn't believe in Arthur Zwane. So that tells me that firstly, that's the wrong appointment, and they didn't have the chops to continue with this project under Arthur Zwane. Hence the change in the technical team, with him going to be the assistant coach. Secondly, how do you then retain Arthur Zwane in that management team? And how does Arthur himself, throughout the season, he's been preaching about and telling us about how he believes in himself and how he sees himself going forward, that sort of thing. Now he's been demoted, he's been undermined, and yet he still stays at the club in that post. What does it say about Arthur Zwane and about his so-called believing in himself and him so-called knowing what he's all about? The truth is, Arthur Zwane should have said, after that demotion, he should have said, no, thank you for the opportunity, and he should have had the balls to go out and say, I'll be looking for other opportunities elsewhere. but probably because of the finances and everything, he decided no, he's gonna stay as an assistant coach. What does that do for himself as a coach moving forward? What does that say about him, about the way he's so comfortable? He does not want to go out there and challenge himself. That's the other thing. The third thing is, with this appointment, we're told that last season Dylan, Arthur, and Molefe were working together, So with this appointment and with this restructuring, the players are not going to hear different voices. They're not going to hear a different message, because you can bet your bottom dollar that the message that was being given to the players had come from Dylan, Arthur, and Molefe played a role in that. So yes, the structure is changed in terms of Molefe is the head coach, but now the message, what is this different voice and different message that the players will be getting, which will be different from last season? And going back to my second point, this, in fact, here's the fourth point on this. Now, if we had proper leadership in this team, this whole thing that has happened over the past 3-4 weeks after the season ended would have been all avoided. I'll tell you what, if the club, in this regard, if the chairman and Kaiser Jr., the sporting director, and all the decision makers, if they had a proper plan, wouldn't have gone around in circles only to come back to Molefe Ntseki as the head coach. We'll remember to be speaking to the Young Africans coach Ntseki Nabi, and there were stories that he wanted to bring his own technical team with him, and in that technical team it didn't involve Arthur Zwane there. So we were remember to be speaking to all these different coaches, which was plan A, plan B, plan C. Clearly, management had lost faith in Arthur. And it was said that when he took over, when Molefe Ntseki took over back in 2019 as head of development and technical director, he did not want the head coach role. So what changed regarding Molefe Ntseki? What changed? And secondly, how did we go all the way around in circles only to come back to Molefe Ntseki, who was all this time sitting there as technical director? Was this decision ever in the plan, or it was just, look, we failed to reach an agreement with Ntseki Nabi, we failed to persuade all these other coaches that we want that are on the list, so let's just fall back on Molefe? So it comes back to the fact that there is no proper decision making, and even when and planning over and above that. If there was a plan, you don't chuck out the plan after experiencing or going through the first adversity. If that plan was sound, so that simply tells me that the plan that they had was not sound at all, because at the first time of facing adversity, out went the plan. It comes back to the point that I've been making, that we don't have the right people running the club, unfortunately. We don't have proper leaders leading this club. And until we get proper leaders leading this club, will be in this scenario where we are not winning anything, and we'll go round and round and round and round and round in circles, and struggle to get back to where we ought to be as Kaizer Chiefs. So, congratulations to Ntseki. He's got the biggest job in the country, and I wish him all the best. And it just raised so many questions regarding the leadership of this team, and where we are going. Anyway, tell me your thoughts, give me your views, and like I said, your comments and feedback, and please share this content, and subscribe, hit the like button, and also follow me on my social media handles at Chemfari. That's on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Fare Rachikuni on Facebook. Folks, till next time, have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me.